as you know, but I like great Morphling players. There's something about how they play the game, uber balls to the walls all the time. That's intriguing to me. And speaking of Morphling, finding himself having to dissuade some spells on the other side of the map, we see them running down on dying on the Disruptor. They should be able to find the first blood, some summoned hawks, and Kama gets the kill. Some bonus gold being drawn for the Beastmaster, and that's going to make this lane even better than it should be.
Yeah, that's the best way to start it, right? Like, you get that position 5 down, you get the first blood. As like the closer you are to Helm of Iron build, the better your lane will be, obviously. Sheep, though.
Oh, Sheep's dead. Very nicely done. Blood grenades, man. Strong item. They've been watching solo replays. They know that if you play Disruptor, you show up to lane with blood grenades, and he's spending a little bit of time in the lane, catching up, getting closer towards finishing his Vanguard. Just farming up, you know, but now he has full HP, shouldn't be dying anytime soon. Instead, they're going to try and make an attempt onto Heat. They jump in with these Hawks, and they have a lot of damage. Kama going in for the hit. Beautiful Gust pushes back the Primal Beast as he arrives. They still end up getting the kill, but they might get some revenge here. As they're going for Kama, they find his life. Undying, though, definitely pays the price for this one, as Han able to bring him down. Imitator should follow him into the grave. A beautiful 3-hero Earth Spike, but it's not going to be enough. Double kill for Han. They only lose 1 hero in the process. And if you don't rotate your Vengeful Spirit, you might. For them, though, Team Bright is coming in immediately, ready for that counter rotation.
Yep.
Imitator and Phoenix. Will you live? He's dead. Sorry, Phoenix. Tried his best.
Well, there's Roar, actually. He's fine.
Brought down. Oh, Primal Roar. You're right. He's 100% fine. Instead, they turn back onto Phoenix. Nope. Double damage rune with the Sleight of Fist will end up getting the kill. Han, though, shows up with the young little trample to bring down the Lion at the very least. So it's going to be a 1-1 affair. Overall, though, Undying might also end up getting brought down. Some axes catch him out. One more right click from this Dog Troll Summoner is all they need, and Kama will find the kill off the back of it.
And that should be a
2-for-1 exchange, and they stop the rotation.
Yeah, that should be a tower as well. A simple one.
Oh, a little bit slow on the Static Storm there. They allow Phoenix, the hero, to be able to jump away, so they can't finish him off. That means they still have access to the Supernova. Now they've blown the Static Storm. Although this Morphling is taking quite a bit of damage, able to wave from away just in time. Shola in an awkward position, though. He will get right-clicked down.
Any glimpse?
And now he glimpses back onto Han as well. Immediately hexed by Imitator. Karma's going to pop the BKB, TP out. They abandon the Primal Beast. And he's going to end up dead here. Despite his best efforts, the kill goes the way of the Draw Ranger. Heat with the double. And yet again, Team Bright with the high ground defense.
It's really difficult, like you're pushing high ground wrong. This hero is ridiculous. Combo her with the Disruptor or with Lion mid.
Yep. It looks like we're about to have a dead Beastmaster. Nice little swap back from Shola. And now it might be Imitator that's in danger, but no, Phoenix comes in. Phoenix wants to actually get the backlines. Was looking for the Beastmaster, not going to be able to find him just yet. But we also have a Doom now, thrown out onto the Phoenix, and Phoenix will indeed end up dead. Look at this, Static Storm catches Dong on the high ground. They burst away his Aegis of the Immortal. And they're waiting for round 2. Heat has the Gust. He has BKB available to waveform down. The question is, can he escape? As they have so much Pierce coming in from Heat. Phoenix now looking towards the edge of the fight, finding him with the Searing Chains, and they also get him with the Glimpse. Dong is gonna die. And Han, who's just respawned, finds out that he can't do anything to help his teammates, nor can he do anything to help himself. Imitator will pop the finger on him. It's not gonna be enough to kill, but it softens him enough for Phoenix to take him down. All of a sudden, it actually turns into 4 heroes being dead on the...
If they're on the high ground.
They are indeed. They find the first stun out onto this Vengeful Spirit. They get a Hex out onto Han as well. And Han now in a lot of trouble, getting doomed up. He does get off the BKB, but he can't participate anymore in this fight. He's trying to get away with his low HP, trying to TP out to safety. He'll be able to do so. But unfortunately, Shola will not be so lucky, nor will Kama, who gets zapped down. Debuff immunity is no longer spell immunity, my friend, so you can still die with the finger right-click combos. Another double kill for Drow.
It slowed their push down a little bit, but it's kind of... I don't think that it's on him. Like, overall, what can you do?
Oh, Phoenix catches both supports with the Searing Chains here. They do manage to get themselves away slightly, but they glimpse back this Sheep Phoenix. and easily able to kill him off. They're looking for other targets as waveform in from Dong. But the BKB active is able to bring down Imitator. And now they pop a BKB as well from Karma. They roll out this Drow Ranger. Drow is dying to the right-click damage.
Damn.
They finally get the kill. It's a double for the Morphling. Phoenix going to the back end of the fight to kill off Shola. Will be able to do so and try to get himself out of danger. Dong still trying to chase though. And as soon as this Doom...
The game can...
Well, Team Bright, they aren't aware that this Roshan is sleeping in, so they're assuming it's happening right now. They're going to smoke into the area, trying to find a fight, but they did get scanned perfectly on their heads, so they're aware that this is happening. Who are they going to catch, though? They find Shola on the back edge, blow him up quite quickly. Undyne will die, though, to Dong, who has his BKB active, and they've just brought back on Shola as well, so Supernova intent on him holding this positioning. Primal Roar out onto Kama, but no follow-up from the rest of Supernova. They're just going to try and keep around the Twin Gate. Okay. It's 5v4, but they still have Doom available, and they still have all the Phoenix spells as well, so they might not be forced away just yet.
Yeah, they're actually going in. The Venge has been scouted out. She's just dead again. That's a dieback.
A dieback on her. At the same time, Han jumps onto this Doombringer. They're able to bring down Irving. He buys back, but Dong is on so low HP. He dies to Heat, who's able to bring him down with just pure right clicks. Is there going to be any counter here? Supernova gets dropped down. I don't think they'll be able to deal with this very easily. I say that, but Drow just right clicks it down to get a triple kill. Might be able to pick up an Ultra here as Imitator blinks away from Kama, enables an Ultra kill from this Drow Ranger. Heat can't get a rampage because everybody is dead, and Supernova just call it. GG, well played. They throw in the towel. They give up the ghost. Drow Ranger is a bit too strong for them to deal with.
For a game which was going completely earlier blink, so you have that instant initiation with him, like a blink BKB would be solid. Lion?
Okay.
Lion eyes.
He wants fast-paced. Imitator looks like he's about to be first blood here. Homing missile is going to reach him from Dong. They should be able to kill him off. Coming through with the onslaught is Han, and Dong going to be drawing the first blood on his gyrocopter. Well, we wanted aggression, Lizard. This is how you do it. You just run straight. How did we not make that joke in the first game?
There's too many, I suppose. And Lacoste was casting before us, so bot lane gyro.
Okay. Is probably very dead here. Did drop a call down. Does have reinforcements coming in. Chola gets up a beautiful Bramble Maze. And look at that damage from the Shadow Realm. The turnaround onto Undyne. I really am the Costa's curse because Dong is perfectly fine here. It's the 3 heroes that assaulted him that end up dead.
I mean, they're just crushing them again, by the way. It was really damn good.
I think we're going to a game 3 the way things are looking at the moment.
You cursed it.
Over halfway. Oh, yeah, so now it's done. Top lane, Arena of Blood, first one of the game towards Heat. Heat actually dives in, looking for the kill here on the camera. But that's going to draw in Han with a wonderful onslaught with the trample going. We'll be able to kill off 3 heroes. Phoenix might be next. There's a Pulverize at the ready. 1, 2, 3. Where's the follow-up? Where's the necessary? But they can still take it. But it does mean that they're not going to take it immediately right now. They're still comfortable controlling the map and farming up.
Disruptor, mid lane. He needs to use the glimpse.
It should be fine.
Han won't follow him. Gyro. They have a finger now.
They do have a finger. Do they actually have the damage to kill him? They do indeed. That's a lot of gold that they're going to pick up. Unfortunately, it will cost the life of Phoenix as he gets himself pulverized. Oh no, he's going to escape. He's out. They ran out of damage. Han couldn't do it. So yet again, Costa's curse too strong, the opposite of what I'm saying. And down bottom, Irving though, inside the arena, surrounded by multiple heroes, tried to timber chain out. It's not going to work out for him. He does end up dead, but the big pickup is them killing the gyrocopter. Unfortunately though, the gold goes to Imitator.
Yeah, and Morphling died as well at the same time down bottom. So even though it's big, you kill the gyro, your carry also died. But I guess it's something at least. You killing the gyro is worth way more than them killing the Morphling, right? So they need a couple of these pickups. Like, get that gyro down low. Maybe it's a recipe of comeback, but Imitator, there's a blink on Mars.
Yep, he's gonna end up being pinned to the tree, will end up being killed off as well. This allied point Bedlam is so damn nuts. Han, though, is a little bit isolated from the rest of his squad, and it's inside the Static Storm. Supernova right next to him, though, will protect him a little bit longer, but he still will end up dead. Phoenix forced to jump away lest he gets stunned up by the Nova. So they make it a 1-1 affair, but they do grab.
Always like that one, like the kinetic field and the glimpse and the TP just perfectly done.
Top lane, Heat is in danger, but Kama misses the spear. That is going to end up keeping this Morphling alive. Imitator buys some space as well with the Impale, but here comes Han from the opposite direction. Never mind, Morphling is still going to end up dead.
Maybe more.
Imitator trying to run himself away. He's like, I've done all I can. But the one thing you haven't done, my friend, is feed gold to the enemy team, so he's going to end up doing that as well. As 2 heroes have now been lost, Phoenix has already gotten himself well out of dodge in this.
Saying that they just don't have enough catch for Ember and Morphling, and it just proved me absolutely, completely wrong. They itemized a little bit with the Yule's Blink and the Blink on Primal, and it's more than good enough.
I also love that Shola brought up this route of Atos to make things easier. Yes, he's universal, so it's really good, but for the game state, we can do stuff like this, bringing down Undying, not having to expend any of the ultimates. They've already gotten the kill. Down bottom, they find Imitator, who's trying to solo push the tier 1 tower. He's got, guys, if no one else is going to get us real estate, I'll do it. Unfortunately, we'll end up dead as a result.
Yeah, he's just trying to do what...
Supernova will end up getting popped out from Sheep. But there's a lot of ultimates that they've expended here, and they haven't managed to find any kills on the high ground. And they've been here before, Lizard. After game
Phoenix.
1, I think they're going to leave. Sheep, will he get glimpse back? They have the skill at the ready. They finally pop it off. Sheep does get dragged in. They even use the Static Storm for this one, but they do finally get the kill. Mid lane, though, Irving has a missile coming in towards him. Morphling BKB, so he doesn't get speared up, but he's still taking way too much damage from the gyrocopter. He needs to get out. He needs to retreat. Imitator can't be that lucky because there's a trample on him from this young primal beast. Pulverized, thrown out onto Phoenix with the right-click damage of the gyro ensures the Ember Spirit dies. And Irving running interference on the back lines will not be effective, as all he does is give another target towards Dong. It's a double kill for the gyro stage. Only losing 1 lane of Rax, I'll take it, given what the alternative could be. And it is still morphling into gyrocopter. Eventually, Liz, eventually, Heat can carry this game for his squad. Unfortunately, he's going to have to watch a lot of his team bleeding kills in the process as they find and bring down this Disruptor. And they're not even pulverized directly onto Heat. He does manage to get off this BKB, but they should still be able to kill him. Heat is down to right. He didn't actually get it off. That was Kama's BKB.
And the tip.
Well, Morphling does not have any buyback. They even tip him as he goes out. And since they have no Morphling, they realize they have no options. So they call GG as Team Bright throw in the towel. And of course, Lizard, it's me and you on the mic, so it's a guarantee that we're going to get it. We're also going to start learning more about why they put this Ember Spirit in the top lane. Shola and Dong. So far, you know, not really able to contain the LC in terms of her CS, but not getting dominated either. Not going to have as good of a start. But bottom, we see Heat. We'll know why they picked this Monkey King. It's for reasons like this one. Boundless Strike, one more right click is all they need. And Undying claims the first blood. Sheep out of mana, but Heat has more priorities than chasing a Grimstroke. He wants to get some CS. Boys know full well not to approach too closely, lest they tank all that damage to the face. And speaking of damage to the face, top lane, Irving's in trouble right now. He's getting ran down by Dong. Nice little disruption to save him. And that came out before the Shadow Realm hit. So he will be alive, but Imitator might be the one that dies. Will he be able to get this turnaround? Dong has a Sleight of Fist in a second, but the press the attack and overwhelming odds came sooner. Irving able to secure a kill on the Ember. They kill off this Dark Willow as well. And it's the LC that will Twin Gate.
Maybe not, like he's still sticking around for now at least. They left the Ember on LC solo, and they're seemingly rotating mid instead.
Okay. There was a disruption out onto Han, and they're actually looking towards killing off Imitator. The Shadow Realm hit will come out. Shola wants one more right click to kill Imitator, and he does make it happen. But at the same time, the Rolling Thunder from Phoenix finishes off Han. There might be some danger for Shola as well. Sinister Gaze pulls him right in, and Phoenix will get a double kill off of him. The question is, does he escape? Nice little swashbuckle to dodge the Inkswell trigger. So Sheep will not be able to find any revenge here in this mid lane. Looking at Phoenix's performance this game, I think we are probably ready to upgrade his Pango into his Ember Puck category, because he has just been monstrous whenever he has this hero.
I mean, he's actually been doing stuff, right? Like this time around. Game 1 and Game 2, he's been extremely passive on the Ember bot lane.
Look at this Pit of Malice. It's going to set up for a 2-hero Inkswell, which allows them to kill off Heat, and now also enables them to bring down the Undying Lich. Chain Frost bounces around, but to no avail. That was excellently done. Karma baited in Heat. That's why he's tipping him right now. And when Heat overextended, he got hard punished by the rest of Supernova.
Yeah, I think there's some beef between them. They've been tipping him like 24/7. Imitator will fall.
Yeah, he will. Doesn't seem like anybody else will take a tumble. Unless, of course, this twin gate ends up being effective. They can't find any goals happen. What's been happening with, like, the Radiant offlaners today have just been on one. Like, okay, Irving, to be fair, game 1 Doom didn't go so well, but game 2, Karma was owning on his Mars.
Hello?
Undyne is in an awkward spot here. Throws out the Chain Frost with Sinister Gaze. Dude, Undyne is such a god. He's just set up a fight potentially for his team. Does end up dying, though. Okay, never mind. Undying is a Jabate god. That's what he is.
No, he's not a
They
Jabate
came
god.
in to save him.
That was pretty solid, but Phoenix didn't want to use Rolling Thunder. Instead, he used Swashbuckle to get in. I guess he was a bit afraid of the Soulbind, I suppose, and something that should have been a pretty good play by Lich and Pango ends up in...
And potentially try and make a move. Imitator is sitting with the smoke. They're gonna pop it, and it is time. Let us go on an adventure, boys. Let's see who's available on the map. Sadly, they don't have any deep wards right now, but they should have a decent idea where these heroes are.
Hello, Chola.
Woof! Easy dual damage, easy dual kill. Nice reveal of the Blink Dagger.
Yeah, the best way, right? Like, instantly you get that dual damage. It would have been better if maybe they got the TA or the Ember, but this can also be converted into a tier 1 mid tower, which opens up the map. It's so important to open up the map when you're playing LC.
Heat? Got caught bottom? All by his lonesome. 2 core heroes around him plus Sheep, they kill him. They're going on to Shola. They really want him first and foremost. They get the Sinister Gaze out, but not before the Shadow Realm connects. In the meantime, Phoenix able to scout out this TA. Han is there with the Rolling Thunder, but a beautiful ultimate from the Grimstroke holds the Pango in position. But there's no follow-up damage just yet. Dong trying to get himself involved in the fight, but he gets dueled immediately inside the Wukong's command, so he's just dead. Undyne dropped down the Chain Frost. It damaged both Karma as well as Han. And Han just has to blink away to safety. He cannot keep this fight going any longer. Heat gets himself a double kill, and Han, he's not escaping directly. He's sitting around for some right clicks. Han might end up dead here. Flying too close to the sun. The Ink Swirl, though, stuns up 2 heroes. He really wants to find Heat, and he will be able to pick him up. Han is still alive, still has an Aegis to work with as well. He brings Phoenix a very, very low, and Phoenix trying to survive with the shield crash and kill off Shola while he can. And now Han comes back for life number 2, right-clicking down this Pangolier. Han playing to the edge of the limit, and it ends up working out for his team as they bring down
the Tumbler Story. He gets into the right position to TP
Don't
out.
talk to me about that item, then.
Well, it took some skill, let's put it that way as well. It definitely did take some skill. Phoenix, mid lane, is thinking about it.
It should be fine.
Yeah, but it's dark below.
Duel. She is not. She is dead. The question is, do these 2 heroes escape from this? There's going to be a lot of magic damage coming out from this Ember. With the Soulbind connecting both LC and Pango, can they finish these heroes off? Indeed they can. Both of them are going to end up dying here. Imitator buys some time at the very least with the disruption. And Phoenix might live because of this. They set up Heat for the Wukong's command. He jumps in, able to rinse down 3 heroes in the process. Han is forced to try and TP out. Will he make it just in time?
Much better when he was very sacrificial on the mid lane. He's still playing out of his mind, by the way. The TA is still doing very well.
Speaking of the TA, she's going to have to watch as this young Underlord gets dueled. Will they have enough damage to kill him off before the rest of the fight? Yes, they do. At the same time, though, they also find the Grimstroke on the back edge inside the Wukongs. Rolling Thunder from Phoenix connects onto Shola. That'll allow them to kill off the Dark Willow too, and granting Heat a triple kill on his Monkey King. All of a sudden, Monkey King, one of the most dangerous...
It's decent on Monkey, but it's better on LC. All the bonus damage, I guess, will come in handy.
I'm gonna smoke up right now, though, to try and force a fight somewhere on the map. They have a scan onto Lich. Is this the right call to make? I don't know. They might find Undyne. It might be a very easy kill for them to pick up.
Yeah, but Ember died.
And they do get this kill, but Ember died. Yeah, you're right. Right behind them, Heat. Able to find that kill onto the Ember Spirit, and they might continue this fight. They're thinking about the Rolling Thunder. Irving doesn't have duel, but he still jumps in with a massive overwhelming odds. They get the root out onto Kama. Feels like Karma's certainly going to die from this situation. He's trying to get himself through the Fiend's Gate. Will not succeed in doing so. He dies off. 3 heroes taken away from the map. And Lich is just smiling from the grave and saying, you came after me.
Caught by that. And he knows, right? He was so deep, he knew the duel was coming. Let's see, smoke going in top. Oof, this is gonna be a fight.
Oh, they come through the twin gate, they jump on top of them, they find the duel onto Shola. Shola's gonna get brought down almost immediately, but does have buyback. Might have to use it here, and he does go indeed, but there's gonna be heat, getting a Wukong's command down onto Kama, and Kama will try his best, but he's losing his life way too quickly, will end up dead. Imitator, though, does get taken down by Dong on the boys. Can they proceed the fight? Soulbind onto Monkey King and the Legion Commander. Khan needs to be here to deliver the right-click damage, and they've gotten Heat and LC very, very low. Heat's about to die. Dong able to help bring him down with the Inkswell burn. And that's going to enable them to maybe turn onto Phoenix. He doesn't have his allies around him. Nice little disarm onto TA, but they have enough damage around her that they should be able to find this kill. But here comes Irving. He's trying to interrupt it, but Han hits just way too damn hard.
Heat is here.
It's a double kill for the TA. Heat has come back, brought back for the engagement, and that'll allow him to clean up 2 cores. Both of whom, or only one of whom has buyback. Ember Spirit does not.
Yeah, the question is...
What a wild fight, man.
Yeah, it's insane fight.
Gonna have a high ground push before this Aegis expires, though. It's up for another 45 seconds. When it goes down, I think Team Bright will be happy to keep controlling the map. And Radiant Scan actually connects onto Han. They might force a fight here onto this TA.
Yeah, I feel like I'd rather be Radiant without buybacks. Let's see.
Oh no, TA gets caught. No buyback. Oh no, 90 seconds in the grave. She has nothing.
Look, that area right there I'd consider deep. Seeing that he has no buyback and where his teammates are, and the fact that he doesn't see anything on the map, that's deep. Kama now?
That might actually just be game losing, because Kama is finding himself losing his life as well on the high ground. The nice little terrorize to try and buy space and time, but it's not going to be good enough. He ends up getting right-clicked down by Heat. So it's 2 heroes gone from this fray. In the mid lane, they do find a nice soul bind onto Irving and Monkey King, but they don't have the follow-up damage. Yes, they kill Undyne, but who really cares about this? Sheep, hoping the Inkswell stun will hold Irving in position a little while longer. And that is true when he barely survives against the swashbuckle, but the shield crash will eventually finish him off. Phoenix involved in killing off 3 heroes. They've opened up the space for the Rag. BKB Skadi, difficult customer to bring down. I would not want to be the dire side having to defend against this. And the first jump looks like it might come from Heat. They scout shoulder. Phoenix goes in. Shiva's God flying around, but they find a soulbind onto Monkey King as well as the Imitator Shadow Demon, and they kill off the SD first and foremost. They are fighting inside of Wukong's command though, so Ember Spirit needs to get the hell out of dodge. There's a rolling thunder on the back edge of the fight as we get the first duel finally going on to Kama. Is Kama gonna end up dead? Yes, he will. But in the meantime, Phoenix died right behind him on that Pangolier, and now that's gonna give an opportunity for Han to maybe throw in this right-click damage he so desperately needs. He gets disarmed again though. Irving with the new Heaven's Halberd will enable them to kill TA, and she does not have buyback. Ember Spirit does though. He's coming back into the fray. Undyne with the Chain Frost on top of the Ice Spire was able to do so much.
Let's see, they're going in. They caught Heat.
They found Heat indeed. He does have an Aegis to sit with though, but he's lost a lot of HP early on in this engagement. He's taking some right-click damage. He's still fighting and alive right now inside of his Wukong's command. He's a bit too tanky. Ember Spirit, they try to get him out of here, but Phoenix stuns him up, keeps him in the Wukongs, and kills him off. He's gone. 100 seconds, no buyback. Undying, or rather, we see Han trying to run away with the BKB in north of the fight. Kama just gets dragged back in by the rest of the crew. Almost. No way out. Undyne made sure he can't escape. He almost got through the gate, but not going to be allowed to do so as he gets killed and tipped again, Lizard. What do they have against this guy?
Yeah, well, he was tipping before. Now they're tipping him back, and this is game. There is absolutely no way in hell these 2 heroes managed to defend. There's no buyback on Ember. There's no buyback on Underlord. It was a fun one. This last fight, however, let's see, Han should be dying here, has a buyback, but doesn't really matter. Unfortunate, this is the end of the run for Supernova. Like I said, you really couldn't predict which way the series is going. Like Supernova had a couple of really good games. In the end, it just wasn't good enough, and